Hello, everybody. It's Vicki England, your Ready, Set, Resell host. I wanted to invite you today to the show that I am recording, which is an unboxing of a ThredUP box. Now, for those of you who don't know, ThredUP is an online used clothing site where you can send in your old clothes and they will make you an offer and sell those clothes for you. Sometimes they buy them outright, but they're going through a lot of changes right now, and so I have not been using them for a while. But I was able to get a box of 15 pairs of shoes for $90. I did have a small credit on my account, so I'm going to unbox that today. I have no idea what kinds of shoes these are, what kind of shape they'll be in, so it's pretty exciting. So again, I'm Vicki England. I am a part-time reseller transitioning to a full-time reseller. I've been selling online for over 20 years, and I'm just now starting to focus as a full-time job. So I would love to see if you are interested in seeing more videos. Please hit the subscribe button and the like button, and give me a good comment, shout out on Facebook. So I'm going to unbox this. I got this yesterday and I have not opened the box yet. This is what it looks like. This is a heavy one, so I'm hoping that a heavy box is a good box. 15 pairs of shoes. I literally just cut the seal right before we went on, so I'm hoping that when we open these up, we'll find they're in decent enough shape to sell. I have really large feet, so if there are any size 11s in here, I will be very excited about that as well. I'm planning to sell these on Poshmark, but I've also been cross-listing lately on Mercari and on eBay, so possibly those could end up there. So let's see what we've got. These are really hard to come by. You know, you have to kind of camp out on ThredUp's website. They have boxes like this for purses, jewelry, clothing, designer clothing. They're called DIY because they're not perfect, but they're very much in high demand, especially for resellers. So this is what it looks like. Oh my gosh, I can't believe we got one of these. So of those of you who know about this particular patch, it was designed by Project Runway. Host whose name is escaping me right now, but I'm really excited to have it. I will think of his name and tell you who it is, but these are really cool patches that they just started doing. Christian Siriano designed this for ThredUp. Here is the list here. This is a rescue box, shoes, 15 pairs mixed. We love helping. Send a quick note if you have any questions. So there it is, and they always have their designer polka dots, right? That's their trademark. Here's how it comes, all really pretty. Says sealing deal since 2009. So that's how long they have been around. Ooh, so right off the bat, we've got some silverness. Look at this. Pretty cool. So let's see what we've got. First pair. A pair of silver tennis shoes. Very silver tennis shoes, right? These are Zara woman shoes. Wow. They don't have, well, actually, it looks like they have, one shoe has a lace and one doesn't. Maybe that's why they couldn't sell them. They have like zero wear on the bottom. They're European size 42, which I'll have to look and see exactly what size that means in American sizes. But these, to me, I think the only issue is the shoelace. And guess what? I know how to get extra shoelaces. So I'm gonna move that so I don't roll over it the whole time. So these are pretty nice. I'm excited about these. You know, usually when you're looking at shoes, you know, there are a few little scuff marks right here on the edge. There might be a little bit of staining right here on this white part, but I've been told that magic eraser works right there to get that out. So these are cool. This is kind of a harder metal part right here. So these are cool. I'm very excited about these. And so, you know, when I do these comps, and I'll do the comps a little bit later, you might just be able to sell one pair of shoes to pay for the whole box. At least that's the goal. With 15 pairs, I think our odds are pretty good. So let's see what else we've got. Now we've got smaller size shoes, so I am excited about small shoes as well as I am for big shoes because I feel like those are really hard sizes for people to find. So these do not seem to have a brand. They say made in Japan. Oh, sorry, made in Spain. Size 37, but you can see they're pretty tiny. Cute wedges. They've got a little bit of wear here and there. Here's the other one. So those, you know, there's a, as we all do, we get these scuffs on our heels. I might be able to smooth that out a little bit. But these are cute wedges. And I wish there was a brand. Let me look a little bit harder and see if there is a brand. I can't really see one in there. It looks like they do have some kind of sweat marks, I guess, or foot marks on the inside, on the bottom. So I might just have to clean this up a little bit, but I'm sure they will find a new home. They're very cute and very much on trend. That's pair number 2. Pair number 3. Also very shiny and glittery. Here's pair number 3. These are 9 West. They're silver. They seem to be in decent condition. It's kind of like a bluish silver. There's literally kind of, you can feel the texture, almost like a bead that is kind of glued on there. And actually the glitter is kind of getting everywhere. These are size 7, 7.5s. They look very cute in my Poshmark closet. Yeah, there is really no wear on the heel part, on this little peg part. There's just a tiny little bit of wear, some on the bottom. But this is a pretty decent pair. But again, they are kind of shedding. I now have glitter everywhere. Maybe that is why the previous owner did not want them. But, you know, there is not any wear here on the toe. That's kind of another part where you see that wear. Just need to clean up the inside. So that's pair number 3. I see some Coach shoes. So here are some very light colored Coach tennis shoes. They are leather. You can see the top is a little bit dingy. We might be able to brighten that up just by cleaning it. These are size 6.5. The bottoms have a little bit of wear. Actually, it's mostly dirt. So, you know, a lot of that could come out, or you can just list it. You know, they have hearts on the bottom. How cute is that? You can see there's a couple little spots here and there, but see, that one just came right off of just scrubbing on it a little bit. So I'm excited about these. These should do okay. You know, most of it is surface dirt as opposed to wear. But, you know, there's a little bit of wear on them. And they do have the Coach little metal part here on the shoelace on both shoes. So that's a good sign. So those are cute. That's pair number 4. Next we have some more heat pumps. These are Gianni Beanie. Open-toed, black. I think they're black, yeah. Size 9.5, leather. Pumps, very cute. They are in decent condition. They have some wear on the bottom, but you know what I'm always looking for is those chunks that somehow we get our heel stuck on an escalator is usually how, or on the back of a step. That's usually a part where you'll see a lot of wear. But these are in decent condition. 9.5 is a good size. Basic black open-toed leather shoes. Love those. Next pair are some tennis shoes again. These are Champion, so these are not a very desirable brand, but they look super comfortable. If these would have been my size, these would have been a good thing for me to wear, but they are a size 6.5, it looks like. I'm not sure I'll be able to get much for these. They are super comfortable. And they're in okay shape. I mean, you know, when you have a white sole, it really shows any kind of dirt along there. But this one's not too bad. We might be able to get the bottoms a little bit cleaner. But yeah, these are probably a dud. But, you know, I think everything is awesome because we're saving it from the landfill. We're putting it to good use, and we're giving somebody a bonus bargain on reusing them. So I always think they're good. But Champion is not, it's not a very popular brand. Now here are some interesting shoes. I don't know much about this brand. They're called X Appeal, like that. They are suede. They are in decent condition. They're very colorful. Actually, they don't look like they've really been worn at all. These are size 8.5. Look how cute they are. These would go really cute with just a basic black dress, but the suede is in really great condition. I mean, these literally feel like they have not been used. There's a little bit of dirt in here that I can get out, but you know, again, you're looking for those toes to see how scuffed up they are, and I'm looking here and nothing is scuffed up here. So these probably sat in somebody's closet for a while. They are probably going to sell in their cuteness because I don't know that brand, but I will definitely be looking it up. Here we have some wedge sandals here. These are Timberlands Earth Keepers. I love these. These are my kind of shoes because they have that silver from that other shoe that was in there, because they're very sturdy. You know, these shoes typically, like Timberlands, have better grips because that's one of the hardest things when you're on a big heel and you fall. You're less likely to fall if you have a really good grip. So these are in great condition. I don't see any wear around the heel. See a little bubbling here, but I think that's part of the original shoe itself. One thing you should always check, which I haven't been checking, I used to actually work in this shoe department at Macy's, and one of the most important things to check is to make sure that both shoes are the same size. It's never good to have put two shoes of different sizes in a box and sell it to somebody by accident. That's not cool at all. And these I will have to dig a little bit deeper to find the size because I'm not seeing it right away. But it's these are really cool. It's kind of like a blue on the other side of the black leather. So these are cool. And maybe the reason why they couldn't sell them is because you can't find the size. So one other thing you can do when you can't find the size is you can look on their website and get the dimensions and see. That's probably it because you cannot find the size anywhere. You have to keep looking, or sometimes they have them on the bottom. But in any case, these are cute. I'm sure someone will love them. Look how cute they are. Okay, this is a great box so far. I'm really excited about it. Now we're kind of getting into the next level of shoes. And I do see some Crocs, which I'm a Croc fan. I wear Crocs every morning when I wake up. These are my size. Oh my gosh, I may have just gotten a new pair of Crocs. And Crocs are great because, well, these look like they've never been worn. I could totally wear these in the mornings. I love them because they're slip-on, and I have, well, let's just say I had high arches, and then after having three kids, I'm not sure how high my arches are anymore, but these might actually end up being mine. I'll do the comps on them because they literally look brand new, like nobody ever wore them. They're called Iconic Crocs Comfort on the inside. So very cute little wear, my size. They might just be keepers. We'll have to see. And we've got some summery shoes. These remind me of, gosh, back in the day. These are Dr. Scholl's, but I used to have some like this that weren't Dr. Scholl's. They are solid wood. And these have not been worn. I mean, you can see the bottom. And trust me, you take one step with a shoe that has a white sole, you're going to know it. So these are they're made in Italy, Dr. Scholl's. Size-wise, I'll have to look in here, and I'm not seeing one because I think maybe it was on the sticker here that got ripped off somehow. So we'll have to do a little bit more digging, and that's probably, I'm hoping, one of the reasons why maybe some of these shoes end up in these shoe bundles, because they just don't have the time to do the research and figure it out. But the shoe itself is great, great condition, very cute. They look like they're probably about a 6.5, I would guess, but we'll do the research and find out. So next we have some sandals, because they are very easy to shove in the corners of the box. These are Massimo Supply Company, which means they are sold at Target. So these are not going to get much, if anything. But maybe if I find a few that are the same size, you can lot them together and maybe someone would like them. These are 7.5. So you can see there's some wear on the bottom. You really can't see that much wear on the top. You can see a little bit here with this, this bend in right where your foot would flex. 7.5. These are, these aren't really going to sell much. But like I said, maybe I can find some other 7.5s, put them in a big sandal lot. Maybe someone would like to reuse those. It looks like we have 4 more pairs left. These are some Blowfish Malibu. They almost, when I first picked them up, I thought they were like swimming shoes. But I don't know if they are. They do have a price on the bottom from when someone probably got them at Goodwill. But these look very comfortable. They do look like vacation shoes. Again, you can't find the size easily. Sometimes these might have had a sticker on the bottom that had the size. So what I'm going to have to do, I might actually get a shoe sizer. I don't know if that's a thing that you can actually use, but when you do the measurements, figure it out. That's really helpful. And then you can, tell people exactly what it is that they are purchasing. So these are probably a dud too, but like I said, to me, there are no real duds because I'm excited these aren't in a landfill, and hopefully someone will purchase those and be able to reuse those. These are some sandals, very cute. These are Steve Madden's, which are a decent brand. These aren't quite Gladiator because they don't go up your ankle, but they kind of have that Gladiator vibe. They have the 2 buckles in the back like this. Little bit of wear on the bottom, not too bad though. Here's the other one. So you can tell that they're in pretty decent condition. The toes are looking a little, this one's a little beat up, but not too bad. So these will probably do okay. Again, sandals are clear. It's clearly not that time of year, but it will be at some point. So these might do well. We'll have to see. 2 more pairs. Okay, so we have these cute suede slingback shoes. The brand is difficult to see. The brand is Dolce Vita. You can kind of see it there. Very, very light Dolce Vita. There. And so they are tan suede that, you know, I think you can brush some of this. They're not really that bad. I mean, but again, you know, I'm going to be looking at the bright side all the time. There's some dirt maybe somewhere here on the heel. You might be able to brush some of that off. You can also tell too how worn it is because you can see that it's uneven. So I don't know if, yeah, you can see right there how uneven it looks. So these are probably okay. They're not great, but they're cute. They're cute. The sizing is probably difficult too if it was that hard to find because the part of the brand name was worn off. And when they have black, when there's black on the inside, sometimes it's really hard to read what size it is. So I'll have to do some research on these and see how much they will go for. And the last and hopefully not least pair, I was hoping that this box was going to be heavy. Look, all of them have that silver dust on them. Oh, these are Style & Co. So I used to sell these a lot at Macy's. I mean, it's a cute basic boot. The bottom has more dirt than wear, I think. Take the other one out. So Style & Co. isn't really going to do much for anybody other than maybe, you know, like I said, lighting them up. This is the Maddox right there. They are size 9. They're not leather, but you know, maybe someone will like them. I will put them on Poshmark for a decent amount. And on what I do on Poshmark too is I will put, if I have a green heart, buy anything on Poshmark, it means if you buy 3 items with a green heart, you can make an offer for $20 and I will accept. So that's a good way to get some new things in the closet. So please be sure to check out my closet. That is it for the unboxing of the ThredUP box. I'm very excited. We got some really great stuff in there, and I hope you will join me next time. Thank you guys so much. Be sure to hit like and subscribe.